And just like that, the Nationals score 5 runs in 5 minutes. But the Yankees win 10-5. So, look how quickly stuff can happen in baseball. Just like that. You go on a ripper, right? So, and again, like, I wasn't really crazy about the umpiring when Del Santos pitched that last inning. There were a couple of balls that should have been called strikes that I don't agree with. So, I think the game should have been over with that last at bat. It should have been a strikeout instead of a damn walk, bringing Mark Leiter. So, but shout out to everybody in chat. Yo, Ken, what do you know? Jonathan, Brandon, Nelson, CeeLo, there he is. My man. 5 runs in 5 minutes. Crazy, right? Freaking nuts. But the Yankees won 10-5. So, Cam Schlittler was fantastic. He got the win. 6 innings pitched, 4 hits, no runs, 8 strikeouts. His ERA is 2.76. Yerry Del Santos, 2 2/3, 4 hits, 4 runs, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts. I mean, a lot of this stuff was credit to that grand slam that was hit in the 9th inning there. That should have not happened. But and then Mark Leiter came in, got the last out, but gave up that hit, served the grand slam. So one of those runs was tacked onto Leiter's stats. Offensively, Trent Grisham, 2 for 4. You got Ben Rice, 1 for 3 with a home run, like a big 440-foot home run. Aaron Judge, 1 for 4 with an RBI double. Cody Bellinger, 2 for 3. Med Rosario, he got in later on in the game, 0 for 1. Jazz Chisholm, 1 for 3 with a home run and 2 ribbies. Paul Goldschmidt, 2 for 4 with some fantastic glove work at first base. Jason Dominguez, 1 for 4 with a home run, 3-run shot. Ryan McMahon, 1 for 4. And Jose Caballero, 1 for 4. With, 1 for 4. So pretty much across the board for the Yankees. They got 12 hits, and scored 10 runs. And around the horn, the Mets are up 10-3 on the Phillies right now. The Brewers are up 6-5 on the Diamondbacks. The Cardinals are up 6-5 on the Pirates. Angels are up 3-0 on the Rangers. No score, Pirates Mariners just started. Tigers Athletics haven't started yet. They'll start in about a half an hour. Dodgers Reds also starting in about a half an hour. White Sox 7-0 win over the Royals. Blue Jays 10-4 over the Twins. Rays 9-0 over the Guardians. Marlins 2-1 over the Braves. Red Sox 4-3 over the Orioles. So nobody lost ground, nobody gained ground in the AL East between the Yankees, the Blue Jays, and the Red Sox. And that's pretty much across the board around the horn of baseball right now. So, yeah, I mean, Schlittler was pretty darn good, man. It looks pretty darn good. Good young arm. And they have a lot of dynamic young arm, big arms coming through the system right now. So, Smoltz, interesting comparison. Smoltz wasn't really a power pitcher, was he? He's a good, crafty pitcher. I mean, I think he became more of a power closer than a power starter, but it's an interesting comparison. He reminds me of Cole more than anything else. And watch Chase Hampton if he still stays around. He reminds me of Cole too. But again, the Yankees have 2 more games against the Nationals, and then they've got 4 in Chicago against the White Sox. So this is a winnable stretch of games for the Yankees. I think they can very well go 5-2 or 6-1 in this stretch. If they go 7-1, it'd be even better, but we'll see. 7-0, they look even better. Okay, they're not DFAing Devin Williams. I don't know why people keep saying that. Like 50 home runs, good for him. Good for Cam. Or Cal, I mean. 7-0 would be nice. I mean, Judge had an RBI double today, so I think he's coming around slowly, but he needs more time. Yeah, good for Cal Raleigh. But the Yankees go 6-1 over this stretch. It'll be a nice, that'd be a nice stretch. Really nice stretch. I'm hoping so. Like I don't know. I mean, that's the plan is to get him back in right field. So yeah, yeah, Houston, Boston, Toronto. we gotta. This is why we have to win a lot of these games right now because we got a tough stretch of games right after the White Sox. So Fernando Cruz was scheduled to come back today, but I hadn't heard anything about Fernando Cruz yet. No, Palace, what's going on? Yeah, Luis Hill tomorrow. Yes, sir. Do I think Cal? No, I don't think he'll break a joint. 62? I don't think so. Yeah, Dominguez looked decent today. He looked decent. He needed to get that home run, so that's for sure. Cruz in the dugout. Okay, well that's good. They haven't made a roster move yet, though. 'Cause well, let me check now. Let me check now because I checked before the game. He was not on the 26-man roster. He's still not on the 26-man roster. So they haven't activated him yet officially. My guess it might be happening tomorrow. Um, yeah, Caballeros. He's a solid player, and these guys they played a lot of small ball today. They played a lot of medium ball. They played a lot of power ball too. So they kind of had a well balanced attack today, which is good. Playing him over Stanton? What do you mean he's playing him with Stanton? For the most part, but Stanton also needs days off because he gets hurt more often than not. And he's still putting forth some at bats here. Does he need better at bats? Yeah, he's got 40 home runs already too. So Judge I think he's okay right now. We'll see what happens if they decide later to do surgery. I don't know. I have no idea. We'll find out. So, but yeah, they're being smart with Judge. I think. And I agree with that. They're being careful with Judge. Stanton DH's days when Stanton. Oh yeah, if Judge sits, yeah, Stanton, no doubt about it. Because then you can play Rosario in the outfield. Yeah, Jazz keeps bringing it, man. Yeah, Caballero's a solid player. He's a solid player. I mean, that to me, I would sit Volpe tomorrow and let Caballero keep playing. I don't know if they'll do it, but that's what I would do. I'll take Jazz over Ketel Marte too. He's also like 4 or 5 years younger than Ketel Marte. Mm, yep. Yes, indeed. Yeah, he's a fit here, Jazz. I mean, I know he rubs some fans the wrong way. I get it. I get it. But he's a good player. He's got 25 bombs now too. So um, well, committed to Volpe is one thing, but I would sit him right now and play. Caballero's hot right now, so he's playing well. And why? I agree. Pick some. I would be playing Rosario more often too. I would play Rosario more often. What happened to Michael K? I don't know. I'm not sure. Let's see something here. uh, they're 71 and 61, I think. There's so 30 games left. No, 71 and 60. They're right. 30 or 31 games. Yeah, oh, my man, NFE, my man. What's going on, brother? Let's see something here. Well, Greg Maddux had almost 3,400 strikeouts. He wasn't a power pitcher. 3,400 strikeouts is a lot. And if he's the man, I'll be going live with NFE tomorrow morning. We're going to talk about the realignment, and I'm looking forward to it. Lost his voice screaming about Boone in this podcast. Oh, good Lord. Screaming about Boone. Enough already, dude. Enough. Like, $11 a.m. Eastern, CeeLo. 11 a.m. Eastern. We'll be live tomorrow. Well, let's win tomorrow's game, and then we win the series, and then the next game we get the sweep. So, yep. This is a sweepable series. No doubt about it. We got Hill tomorrow. Puts us in a position to win. So, I think he's got a good shot. You know what's crazy? Let's see. Let me pull something up for you. Can't find it. All right, that's all right. Danny K. There you go. There you go, Manuel. Danny K, baby. 90, 21 and 11. That means a win. 92. We're going to be 92. Was that 92 and 70? Oh, NFE, bro. It's crazy. Yeah, it's amazing how the fans, they just can't handle adversity. And they can't speak from experience. Like, most of these folks have never played the game. They don't understand it. And they definitely can't handle adversity. But they talk a big game. But they crumble behind. When things get tough, they crumble. They sit and fold, they disappear. Right? And then when the Yankees win, they disappear on the streams. They don't show up. 100% NFE, bro. 100%, bro. Danny K. 91 and 71. 20 games over 500. I could say that'll get him in the postseason. You go 25 and 6. That'd be crazy. Yeah, you got that right, bro. You get choked out, you got to figure out a way to combat that, right? You get armbarred, you got to figure out a way to combat that, right? You got to just do the math in our head and try to triage the situation, right? Because it is frustrating getting tapped out and choked on a regular. It sucks, but you stick with it. Then it happens less frequently because you don't get in that position as often, right? You don't even let them get to that point. Like, I'm not going to let you get my arm in a position where you can arm lock me. Like, no. I want to avoid getting you to that point to begin with. No. We definitely love our Yankees, CeeLo. Appreciate you all, Steve. Steve, thank you, man. Hit the like button, everybody. It's just to celebrate this Yankees win. I won't keep you very long either. I'm gonna wrap it up in a few minutes. I gotta go back up and do some work. I agree. I agree. You're seeing. I broke a dude's jaw in a tournament a long time ago. Kicked him right in the face with a roundhouse kick, and he wasn't protecting his face, and he had to get his jaw wired shut and everything. So I said, I'm not competing anymore. It felt so terrible. I'd rather do Hapkido anyway. I'd rather make people scream in pain than kick them in the face. It's much more fun. What does that have to do with anything, Michael Lionheart? Chicken out the smart. Attaboy, Billo. Get that chicken, bro. Carl Anthony Towns. And he's a big dude, too. He's a big dude. Of me fighting now. Well, maybe a long time ago. I have some other stuff, but not that. I didn't really get my stuff recorded. Yeah. The Yankees go 20-11 the rest of the way for 91. 91 and 71 should get him in the postseason. So, and then everybody starts at 0-0 in the postseason. So, this is. Let me see if I have. That's me doing a Hapkido technique right there. Me and my buzzed head. This is me with a bunch of the other black belts. That's me on the far side here, on the far end there with the other black belts. And I got some stuff here. Let's see. Here's one. It's me just breaking something. That's me there. Okay, you want to hear it with sound? Look. There you go. That's me. Yeah, I have 20 years. I have a 4th Dan black belt in Hapkido, 4th Dan black belt in Tangsudo, which is similar to Taekwondo. And I'm working towards a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu also. So, yeah, 20 plus years you've seen. Have a great trip, Jonathan, if you're going somewhere, man. Have a great trip. Thank you, Steve. Yeah. Yeah. You at least in the Hapkido world, we keep a relatively low profile. So. We do keep a low profile. Yep. No, thankfully they won, Steve. I mean, I think the umpiring was the strike in the ball and strike calling and the umpiring in the ninth inning was not great. I think that last walk that De Los Santos gave up should have been a strikeout, and the game should have been over there. So, yeah, Ray, I know. I've gotten clocked a couple times. You return on September 1st. All right, man. Well, hopefully we'll get some good news by then, Jonathan. But safe trip, man. Safe travels, brother. I don't know. I don't know yet, Sunny. I want to see how we do against the rest of the series and how we do against the White Sox. Then I'll have a better idea what I think they'll do during that stretch. You got the Yankees winning the East. All right, Matt. All right. Taijutsu, no. Ninjutsu, no. I mean, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, I do it now. I have a brown belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I'm one belt away from black. That's the only Jitsu. Well, Hapkido is derived from Japanese Jiu-Jitsu back in the day. So Hapkido's my favorite art. Yeah, the Jays are good. It's going to be hard to beat these guys. They're a good team. They're a balanced team. They're tough. They're going to be tough to beat. But we'll see. I would keep an eye out on the Blue Jays. I would definitely keep an eye out on the Blue Jays. So, but to answer your question, you've seen, I'm trying to catch up to NFE. I'm trying to get to his level. So that's my North Star, trying to catch up to NFE. Well, we play Houston in Houston. We play Toronto in Toronto and Boston in Boston. I think they'll probably play. What is that? Is that 10 games? Is it 10 games or 9 games? How many games, Sunil, between those three? For Cruz tomorrow, if I had to guess, they might put Loizaga on the 60-day IL and get him off the 40-man and get him off the 26-man and everything. So that'd be my guess. Aikido is Seagal style, yes. Hapkido is a Korean form of what he does. But there's some differences to it as well. So Toronto's in New York. Okay, it's 9 games. I think they're gonna go 5-4 in that 9-game series. We have Detroit at the with 3, so we had 12 games. They go 7-5 in that stretch. I'll be happy. We just have to. I mean, if we win the Boston series, if we win the Toronto series, even if it's 2 games one, I will take that. I'll take it. So 4 against Toronto. Okay. So if we took 3 out of 4 against Toronto, I'd be really happy. You took 2 out of 3 against Boston, I'd be happy. So that's 13 games. We go 7-6 or 8-5. That's what I think. If I had to guess what they would do, I think they'll do that. And there's no days off, so it's 13 consecutive days, CeeLo. All right. So it's 3 against the Blue Jays, so it's 12 games. I think it's a 7-5 stretch. Greg Maddux he was the Picasso on the mound. So I'm gonna go 7-6, Matt. My prediction, 7-6 in that stretch instead of the other way around. Boston, I'm not surprised, Tiffany. That's gonna be a highly televised game. Yep, yep. So, but let's get through this series first. Let's try to sweep this series. Hill puts us on the mound tomorrow. It puts us in a position to win the series, and then let's just win tomorrow, and then we can focus on the sweep the next day. So, let me let you all go. I got to get to work, so I got some stuff to do. But have a great night. Hit the like button on the way. I appreciate all you. You're the best. Hopefully, we'll spend some more time together tomorrow night. So, but I got to get this work done now. So, peace and love. You're the best, gang. See y'all tomorrow. Jonathan, safe travels, brother.